Hi there, Jonathan here once again. So it's been a few days because it's now Monday the 9th of February, and as you can see I'm here in Plettenberg Bay in South Africa. So yeah, I haven't been able to do any videos over the last couple of days just because I've been travelling or just not good enough Wi-Fi. So this is a catch-up covering a few days really, looking at the period from the 3rd to the 8th of Feb. So as you can see, we had a few days there. We had a great day actually on the 4th, but then we sat around at the lower levels, just really above the break-even side for a few days. Yesterday we saw a nice little bump, which really helped us, and we're at $125 today, and it's about 8:15 here. So yeah, so since I did the last video, I was in Franschhoek in the wine regions. Then we went to Swellendam, which is I think one of the oldest towns in South Africa. Very pretty, really nice. So now we're at Plettenberg Bay on the coast, and yeah, plenty more travelling to be done. Anyway, so let's talk about where things happened. So if I just adjust things based on the 3rd to the 8th, update that. So yeah, we had over that period 4,800 in sales, and ads over that same period came in at 2,411. Giving us 3,285 in ad costs. So basically a profit of $1,605 over the period, which, you know, on the face of it sounds good, but actually on a day-by-day basis is only like $265 a day. So those 3 days that were at low levels really did impact the overall picture, unfortunately. But anyway, you know, it is in profit. It's not at target where we need to be. But let's have a look at one of the things that have got some data on, is the split test that I was doing. Now, if you remember, the split test I was running is my normal $27 offer with my bonus, and I was testing that against a higher price point, but with a second bonus in. So I was trying to see if adding more bonuses would actually allow me to charge more for the product. Simple as that. And so we've run that test for some time now. So you can see they've had almost 5,000 visits to both the pages. Well, it's 100 sales gone through on each one. So, you know, it's a good volume of data to measure it against. But let me just move this. So, interesting thing is actually when I look at, so this is my control, and down here is my higher priced one with the extra bonus. On the face of it, it looks fairly sort of similar, and it certainly looks similar when we look at the earnings per click, being at 57 there and at 58 here. But what's really key about this is the number of sales that went through, 125 versus 102. So whilst the higher priced one compensated, although we had less sales, it compensated in terms of earnings per click. But the big difference is I've got less customers going through, which means that's less customers seeing the upsells, etc. So it's definitely a missed opportunity. So I've now run this for a long enough period of time. I'm going to actually call it and go, actually, I'm better off with my existing price point at $27. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to stop this test and start a new one, and basically look at the $27 offer with a single bonus versus a $27 offer with 2 bonuses. And we're going to see if actually that can nudge the needle a small amount. It's a very simple test to do and set up, so I can do that while I'm here. and get it running. So yeah, that's where we're going to be. The next thing, as I said before, is the fact that because I'm sort of traveling around, what I can do in terms of the funnel is fairly limited. But also that's really been really nice. I've just checked in on my phone once a day, spent less than probably 10 or 15 minutes a day, which is fantastic. Anyway, so that's what I'm going to do. Stop that split test, start a new one, and then I'll probably be back to you in a couple of days because we're doing more traveling, but I'll just see how things go. Anyway, I hope that's useful, and I look forward to speaking to you again really soon. Bye for now.